Hi, everybody. Thanks again for having the Volvo Group at the table for this webinar. And my name is Aravind Kailas, and I'm the Advanced Technology Policy Director for Volvo Group North America. And I'm happy to be part of this conversation. So first up, a little bit about the Volvo Group. Volvo Group drives prosperity through transport and infrastructure solutions, and we offer trucks, buses, construction equipment, power solutions for marine and industrial applications, financing, and services that increase our customers' uptime and productivity. So on this slide, you can see, very broadly speaking, our different brands within the different product categories. And of course, as you can infer, the lion's share of our revenue comes from manufacturing and selling a variety of different truck brands and services around these truck brands. We obviously are a global company. We're headquartered in Gothenburg in Sweden. We employ almost 100,000 people all over the world in more than 190 markets, and we build in about 18 countries. Volvo Group North America is headquartered in Greensboro in North Carolina. And in North America, we employ about 17,000 employees. And we have about 10 manufacturing and remanufacturing facilities in 7 states within the US, and 3 plants in Canada and 1 in Mexico. Okay, so electromobility or electrification is very, very important for the Volvo Group. In fact, it is well aligned with sustainability, which is one of our core values. And so the Volvo Group is committed to the ambitions and climate change goals of the Paris Agreement. Our ambition, as we announced last year, starting 2040, to be carbon neutral by 2050. And a near-term goal, a near-term being 2030, we hope to sell 35% fully electric vehicles by 2030. So there's a number of initiatives that we have going on globally and both in North America. And of course, this slide shows a smattering of these initiatives. The top row is pretty much North America. And then the first photo from in the bottom row, moving from left to right, is also a North American initiative. Needless to say, I've been a little partial to the North American initiatives here. So you can see our electric products in a variety of different applications. So top row, moving from left to right, we have the Volvo electric trucks. A little bit more on that in the next slide. Then we have the Mack electric refuse truck. And then the third one is the Nova electric bus serving transit applications. And then the fourth one on the top row is our battery electric compact wheel loaders and excavators. So in urban construction applications, they're actually in San Diego doing trials with some of our early customers. And I think we're going to start seeing more of these announcements and more customers in the coming months. Moving on to the second row here, again, starting from left to right, what you see is a Tyco terminal tractor. And if you had Superman vision, you would be able to see the driveline, which is all electric. That has been manufactured under the Volvo Penta brand name. So that is something that we're getting into. Last year, we made an announcement where Rosenbauer, an OEM that typically manufactures trucks for fire truck applications, we had the electric driveline for a Rosenbauer fire truck in Europe. So that is also another effort, ongoing effort, led by Volvo Penta. And then continuing to the second photo in the second row, we have those 3 trucks that you see. Those are our 3 variations of the electromobility platform for applications in Europe, a regional pickup and delivery, urban applications, and then also for construction purposes. And then you have the Volvo electric bus operating in Sweden. In fact, that has been something that we've been working on for a number of years. I want to say almost 10 years. And this bus that you see on the photo has actually been operating in Gothenburg for at least 3 to 4 years, I think. So a lot of our lessons, early lessons when it comes to electromobility and this modular electromobility platform have originated from our real world deployments in the transit applications. And again, we're playing to the strengths of the Volvo Group, where we have different product segments, different applications. And as we learn about this advanced technology, the way to roll this out in a real world customer application, we pick up the lessons, we apply it, and we sort of tweak this modular platform and throw it into a different application. So that is something that we have consistently done, not just for electromobility, but for all advanced technologies as we start bringing them to meet our customer needs. And the last photo on the second row is really a set of Renault trucks, all having battery electric platforms. So as you can see, a number of different products, a number of initiatives, both in North America and also globally, to make this progress toward a carbon neutral society. So this brings me to one of my favorite slides. This is a project called Volvo Lights. You can see the project website, lightsproject.com. That is going to be your one-stop shop to get caught up with everything associated with this very, very important project. This is a very key initiative for the entire Volvo Group. And as a part of this initiative, we are working with a number of visionary organizations, both in the private and public sectors. Volvo Lights is part of the California Climate Investments, and it is led by the South Coast Air Quality Management District. It also involves 13 other partners that you can see on this slide. So it has the OEM, which is Volvo Trucks in this case. We're bringing in our customers, Dependable Highway Express and NFI. We also have our dealership, Tech Equipment. We have the two ports here serving the San Pedro Bay, Port of Long Beach and Port of LA. We have a number of supporting organizations such as CalSTART, Reach Out. We have community colleges and a research university who are also partners of this project. We have the utility and also the charging infrastructure provider, which is Greenlots for Volvo Lights. So the big story here is Volvo Lights is the platform to drop electric trucks into real world applications, to work with our customers and our dealership to modernize their facilities to really sort of make this business of electrification and zero emission operations more sustainable. So there's a lot going on in addition to just the 23 electric trucks that you see on the slide. There's 29 battery electric equipment that will be operating at these 4 facilities that you see on the map here, indicated by the 4 green circles. I think when this project is completed, we will have a lot of data collected from as many as 58 public and private chargers. These chargers are obviously chargers for the trucks, which have been deployed at these 4 locations. We also have level 2 chargers for these are workplace chargers for people who are visiting or who are employed at these facilities who are operating plug-in electric vehicles. There's also chargers for the off-road equipment, the yard goats, the forklifts, etc. And we also have at these 2 sites, the NFI and the DHE site, solar panel installation and distributed. There's a whole lot. Really, this is a seminal project to really show how these different pieces come together and basically sort of to understand how these new advanced technologies are integrated and deployed in a systematic manner to help real world operations. So yes, That is a very important project, and we're about a year and a half or so into the project. The project ends next year, but we have learned a lot through this, and I'm sure we're going to talk a little bit about that in the discussion portion of this webinar. But as illustrated through the Volvo Lights project, we are learning that it's going to take more than just a truck to switch from diesel to electric power. This is a paradigm shift. It involves multiple stakeholders. And I think what we're seeing is this transition, this paradigm shift will lead to a greater interdependence among a wide variety of the stakeholders. So for instance, the fleet operations will need to be more connected than ever before with the maintenance technicians, the drivers, the management, so to speak, to really maximize the vehicle range, the uptime of the chargers, and to really tap into the different aspects of innovations that are happening at their facilities. Education and communication are going to be key to fostering these close collaborations among the various stakeholders and enabling them to be pioneers together. So there's just a whole lot happening in this project, and we're also addressing the various verticals like training the technicians and also doing outreach to the first and second responders. So anyway, just to paraphrase this, we are excited to be part of this journey, working with our industry partners, but we also recognize that this is going to take time, but we're all going to get there together, and it is vital that we work together. This is really an all hands on deck approach. With that, I conclude my portion of the presentation, and I look forward to the discussion. Thank you.